Okay, so we are in my Phantom of the Opera ride. This is a newer track system than what I had in the original. Due to many updates with Horizon, that script doesn't function as well as I would like for what I need, so we have come up with this one thanks to T. Mark Berman and my scripting buddy Bill Productions also helped tweak it a little bit. So when the world starts, the carts need to know what position to be in. Originally, we did not have this here, but I'll tell you why we did that in a second. So you want to go to set 2, and then these will be empty. So you'll want to create a variable, move position, and rotate position. And then you'll just do that as a vector for move, and then rotation for the other. And when you do that, these will be empty. You don't have to worry about that. So you're setting those positions to the position and rotation of where the card is. Right now, we don't have them down here like we used to. They're now up here. When the world starts, they will slowly move down there. So that's what this is. Move to the position. Down here. Okay. So then we want to send a delay event for 4 seconds. After 4 seconds, we're going to create this event here. And then we need to set 2 number variables. So we have a delay to start and a CPT start. So now we're going to do an if. So if CPT start less than equal to delay start, then we're going to send an event after 1 second. Else, CPT starts at 0. And then we'll send a waypoint to number 1. So, reason why we have this is what Bill Production has added. So what we're doing here is we have 3 boats to take into consideration. They all can't start moving at the same time. So adding this lets us change the times of when each boat will start. That way, one can start later on after the other one. And then here, we're going to do an event. Oh, here we go. Waypoint 1. When create a waypoint, when waypoint 1 is received, we have to move 2 over time to the position of number 1. This is the time it takes for this boat. Oops, here we go. From this boat to get to here to here. The bigger this number, the slower the boat will go. The lower the number, the faster it'll go. And this is where you will change your speed. And then you'll want to send a delay. to the next waypoint, which means this number always has to be higher than this one. If it's not, it'll skip a waypoint and go to the next one. So it's not going to go to waypoint 2. It'll go to from 1 to 3 because this number is shorter than this one. This is saying once it gets to 13 seconds and you get to waypoint 1, you need to be able to watch your scene. You don't want to just fly past your scene. So we're going to wait extra seconds to see the singing or acting or whatever your animatronics is doing. And then we're going to go to the next waypoint. And you're going to continue this all the way through all your waypoints. Keep up with this. I'm doing Pirates of the Caribbean, and we did max out the capacity because I had way too many waypoints. So be careful. Remember how I said we have a rotation as well? You don't have to have it on all of these, just the ones where you're rotating. Let me show you an example. We're going straight, so we don't need it. But this is not the same rotation as this because we need to go this way instead of this way. So this would be where you would add a rotation. And then once you get to this, you'll add another rotation to go from here to here. That way your boat's facing this way. So anywhere you have a turn, you want to add that rotation. Don't add it unless you need it, because if you add it and you don't need the rotation, then you're going to end up raising your capacity. So you're going to do this for all of it till you get back to the very last one. And then we're going to type in restart. If there's not one, create one that says restart. And then when this restart is received, we're going to have it go all the way back to waypoint 1. So now your boat right here is going to return back to waypoint 1. And that's pretty much how you set up this part of your script. Make sure you have a variable for every waypoint, because this is what you're going to drag to here. And there's your variables. Now remember how we had the 2 yellow ones? For every boat is a trigger. That is your cart's brain. For your script, remember how we had waypoints? They're all here. That lets the boat know where to go. It'll be like, hey, waypoint 9. Okay, let's go to waypoint 9. So, let me open up this one. Because the script is scripted, this is all due to the script. You're going to pick that and pick the script that the cart runs on. So, you're dragging this. It doesn't know what the waypoint is. Well, here's the waypoint, waypoint 1. Drag this over to 1, so the script knows that this cube is waypoint 1. If you get this wrong, you're going to have your cart going all over the freaking place, so please keep up with your cubes. Always rename up here the waypoints. That way you know that you got it right here. This is the green and pink, but it won't be colored here. You don't have to do anything there. The cart, you'll want to drag that over here as well. That way, this trigger knows that this is boat 1. Remember the yellow triggers that we had made. This is CPT start. Don't worry about that. The delay to start, 30. So after 30 seconds, this boat will start. And boat number 2 is set after 150 seconds. I usually don't go that much. I usually do 30, 80, and 130. But it's up to you. It depends on how you want your boats to do and how your layout is. And this one is at 200. And that's just for this ride. Okay, and that is how I do my scripts. And this is the easiest way to not have a whole bunch of different scripts and a whole bunch of different garbage, because you want to keep your capacity levels low. This is one of my first rides. It has gone through a million different updates, but I'm very proud of it. All these green triggers is for animation and audio. And if you're making worlds, you will have a lot of worlds like this, where it's going to be covered in green triggers. Alright, next I'm going to look at a new one I'm working on now for a friend, and we'll show you what it's like to not have a track.